I love sports. I mean, what guy and some girls don't like sports? I mean, it's a great way of entertainment. I personally love watching them. I don't care if it's college, amateur, or professional. Sports is fun, particularly football. I love watching college football because you don't know what's going on. You don't know what the heck's going to happen. But there's one league that I would love to criticize. I don't know if they'll ask me to take this video down, and if they do, hell no, I ain't going to take it down. The National Football League, or as I think a lot of people would love to call it, the No Fun League, because they're starting to do a lot of things. Like, for example, they say, oh, you can't dunk the ball over the goalpost in response to Jimmy Graham. Jeez, he just scored a touchdown, and he dunks the ball. That's his trademark, and you're trying to take that away from him? What the fuck? Roger Goodell is such an asshole. I mean, he's an uneducated idiot. I'm going to say that. I mean, basically, the NFL is trying to do all these things. The NBA, they did it, but Adam Silver, the new commissioner, basically came in and said, all right, let's see what happens. Then Donald Sterling makes the comments, and you basically know the rest of that story. I won't even dive back into that. It's a whole other video itself. But hey, Roger Goodell, he just wants money and an educated league. How the fuck is he going to get it through his head that this league is not going to be what he wants it to be? I mean, there's going to be guys that come in, and now we got Michael Sam. Of course, everyone knows he's the first openly gay player to make it to the NFL. We got, Robbie Rogers and Jason Collins, the first two openly gay athletes, which I got no problem with those three, That's awesome, honestly. I mean, and that's also another whole other video, but the NFL is basically just trying to do all these things. Like, in fact, they even rigged themselves. I mean, NBA, yeah, it's easy, but it's because they want money, and a lot of people don't like that. But me, I personally know about that. But with the fact that David Stern, the idiot, is gone, and that Adam Silver pretty much came in and said, listen, this is who I am. Donald Sterling, your comments are so unnecessary. You're gone from the league. And he just basically made a statement right then and there and said, oh no, you're not going to do this stuff in my league. And that's what I stood up and applauded and said, NBA, see you soon. And in fact, I actually find myself following the NBA just as much as I follow Major League Baseball. I'm even more excited for college football because of the playoff this year. But the NFL, I'll probably watch a game or two. And I know probably someone's going to win. You got the Seahawks winning, and you got the Broncos losing. Basically, I was like, yeah. Hell, I didn't even watch I only watched parts of the second half of the Super Bowl because the Seahawks were winning so much. I only watched the Super Bowl mainly because, it's a close game and all that. The NFL fixes itself. The NBA, it does, but I think it's starting to get a better reputation because you got these young talents, and the Heat finally lost, Heck, in fact, my friends and I watched the NBA Finals to see who would win. We said if the Heat won, then the league's still with the Heat. But the Spurs won in big blowouts. I thought Stern wouldn't have liked this. I mean, the second game, it was basically a Stern-esque era type game. Oh my goodness. But hey, honestly, I prefer the NBA and college football over the NFL. I mean, I used to not like it, but two things happened. Three major events. Adam Silver's beautiful execution and handling of the Donald Sterling situation. LeBron James's return to Cleveland, and the Spurs winning the title in this dramatic fashion over the Heat, who a lot of people thought, they're going to win again. No. Heat wins, I would have been talking about how bad the NFL and NBA are. But I'm thinking the NBA is starting to turn itself around after the terrible era that was the Stern era. I think Silver is going to be a great commissioner. He already pretty much put his foot down on what happens and was like, whoa. We're not going to do that much. And once Goodell leaves, we're going to have to see what his successor does. And if he keeps up the old stuff that Goodell does, I am not going to watch an NFL game with happiness. I'm just going to watch it with pure anger, say, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. But hey, that's none of my business.